Quiet Place is a horror film and is directed by John Krasinski and stars John Krasinski and Emily Blunt. And the film is about a family that tries to survive in a world overrun by monsters that hunt on sound. This film was pure 90 minutes of nail-biting tension. There was not a single dull moment in this entire film. And I have to give props to this film for trying something different in this genre. Because unlike a lot of horror films that pretty much everyone's seen where you don't give a shit about the characters, these characters I actually cared for. And this film is more story and character driven than most horror films. First thing I liked about this film was it didn't start at day 1 of this post-apocalyptic world. When this movie begins, we start at day 89. So very vaguely, we're not given a lot of origin about these creatures that have somehow arrived on Earth and we don't know what they want. And this is clever. The film isn't about how the monsters got on Earth, it's about a family trying to survive with what they have. So by day 89 of this apocalypse, this family is prepared. So yeah, not only are the characters great, the thriller aspect is pretty much nailed down, and told a good story for its 90-minute runtime. This was a very solid film. Except for a few moments that kind of ruined it for me. Like usual for a horror film, we get jump scares forced in your face. And the jump scares they had in this film were completely dumb. And there was one jump scare with raccoons, and I was like, really? That was worth a jump scare noise? Some of the choices that the characters made irritated me, and I also found holes in the story. For example, this family is somehow living on electricity, but to use electricity they need a generator, and generators cause a lot of noise, so that's never explained. Overall, this was a very solid horror film. Other than a few nitpicky problems I had with this film, I really can't fault it that much. The limited characters helped the film a lot, the story for what they needed to tell was very good, and there were some definitely very scary moments. And props to John Krasinski for taking his hand at a horror film and succeeding in a big way. And I'm gonna give A Quiet Place a 9 out of 10. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see, be sure to like my Facebook page, follow me on Twitter, and subscribe to my channel below. As always, I'm NETX5. Thank you for watching.